Sharon M. Atkinson here, MacGyver of Design. Today is Wednesday, November 19th, 2025. The time now is 3:43 p.m. This will be the 144 content video that I'm going to place in my 46th playlist, Mind'sEyeFaith. This is part 21 in the series, What Does Jehovah God Want for Jesus, aka Michael? The theme scriptures are Genesis 3:15 and Galatians 3:16. Let's begin. And I shall put enmity between you and the woman, and between your seed and her seed. He will bruise you in the head, and you will bruise him in the heel. That's Genesis 3:15, followed by Galatians 3:16. Now, the promises were spoken to Abraham and to his seed. It says not, and to seeds, as in the case of many such, but as in the case of one, and to your seed, who is Christ. Let's add to it. Yesterday, we spoke about the elders, the 24 elders, and we recognized that they had crowns, and they were royals. And they were not taken from the earth. But let's confirm that. Let's vet that information. Royalty and nobles in heaven, in addition to Jehovah God, in addition to Jesus Christ, aka Michael. Revelation chapter 20. We're going to read verses 4. And keep in mind, who are the ones that we're speaking about now who have thrones and authority. It reads, Revelation 24, and I saw thrones, and there were those who sat down on them, and power of judging was given them. Yes, I saw the souls of those executed with the axe for the witness they bore to Jesus and for speaking about God, and those who had not worshipped neither the wild beast nor its image, and who had not received the mark upon their forehead and upon their hand, and they came to life and ruled as kings with the Christ for 1,000 years. Who are these? Executed with the axe. Obviously, they were more martyrs, correct? Now, and they have thrones. When they were received up in heaven, they were given that. Let's find them again in another scripture in Revelation 14. Let's read verses 1 through 3, which reads, and I saw and look, the Lamb standing upon Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having their names and the name of the Father written upon their foreheads. And I heard a sound of heaven as the sound of many waters, as the sound of loud thunder. And the sound that I heard was as singers who accompanied themselves on the harp, playing on their harps. Now these had harps. It goes on to say, and their number is 144,000, verse 3. And they were singing as if a new song before the throne. Whose throne is that? And before the 4 living creatures. Who are they? And the elders. We know 24 elders, but here they just said elders. And no one was able to master that song but the 144,000 who had been brought from the earth. There it goes. From the earth. Now, if they're singing songs before Jehovah and before 4 living creatures, which is another study at another time, but we're talking about the elders. They cannot be the elders if they're singing song before them. 2 different entities there. Okay, let's move on. Let's find out something about the elders. Here in Revelation 4, verse, let's go from 9 to 11. It says, and whenever the living creatures offer glory and honor and thanksgiving to the one seated upon the throne, we'll figure out who that is. It's pretty obvious it's Jehovah, but let's find that information. The one that lives forever and forever, the 24 elders fall before the one seated upon the throne and worship the one that lives forever and forever. They cast their crowns before the throne, saying, you are worthy, Jehovah, even our God, to receive the glory and the honor and the power, because you created all things, and because of your will they existed and were created. This is very important. The 24 elders also have thrones, but they also have crowns. The ones that were taken from the earth, who were martyred, had thrones also, but they didn't have crowns. They had harps, and they were singing a song even before Jehovah, before the living creatures, and before the elders.